Americans don't understand British food. Well, hello, you gorgeous donut. For years now, Americans have been coming to the UK shores and criticising our food. It's a well-known fact in America that British food is terrible, and in this video, we're going to discover why Americans think this. I've got a collection of Americans trying our food, and we're going to rate if their opinion actually holds weight.
So, Klein's has bought me this apparently like Christmas classic for British people. It's a chocolate orange. We're gonna review some weird British food.
Okay, right. First off, I'm not a personal fan of Terry's chocolate orange. I don't know why. I don't feel like fruit and chocolate should be mixed together. But I can understand the craft behind it. Alright, but personally, if she doesn't like this, I won't be offended. As long as she, smashes it like how you're meant to do, and then eats it.
It's huge. Look at that. An actual full-blown chocolate orange.
You get a lot for your money.
Apparently, it's made with real orange oil.
What the f*** are you doing, love? What's that? You don't eat it like that? Christ! Trying to give us a heart attack there. Blood pressure's through the roof. Cheers, love. I'm trying to keep it down at the minute. I'm in the middle of moving. Why would you look at it and think, oh yeah, I'll just eat it like that? Do you eat an orange like that? Who eats an actual orange like that? So why would you take this structure into a chocolate orange? It makes no sense. Why would you eat it like this? It's like people who eat a cheese string, but like, as if they're playing, is it a fiddle or a flute? I don't know. But just eating it like this? I've seen it done. In the flesh, right? Traumatizing. Why would you think this is the acceptable way to eat a Terry's chocolate orange? Come on. Terry hasn't been seen since this dropped. Terry's had enough. Bloody hell, man.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Ow.
Ow.
I would be a little bit overwhelmed the first time that I, eating a Terry's chocolate orange. It is a very off-putting. Or it's very, that you have to have thought behind it, okay? There's steps to do it. You can't just eat it. I understand it's a little bit difficult. But I wouldn't even give a thought to eat it this way. It wouldn't even be in me top 10 ways to eat it, I'm afraid. What are the comments saying? Biting into it like that is a crime. You had the audacity to call it weird and then bite into it like that. It's a classic. Yeah, that's very true. You can't call it weird and then eat it like that. There's people in the comments saying they're crying at this. Like, this woman has ruined people's weeks. Arguably could have ruined some people's Christmases already. Okay, we've started off with a bang. I don't think I'm going to hold this woman's opinion with much weight. Judging she didn't really give the Terry's chocolate orange a chance.
Everyone, we're here at New Cavendish Street and Great Portland Street. Try from Greg's.
I mean this in like the nicest possible way, but like I've never seen a more British person that is American. Do you know what I mean? Like, she doesn't look American, she looks British, and I don't know why. I can't put my finger on it. Like, I feel like I look British. Like, if I just suddenly had an American accent, I feel like it just wouldn't fit my face. I feel like this is the same with this woman.
Sausage roll for the first time. Okay, this is what it looks like. That's good.
That's how you know someone really likes something. Like, if they instantly go, oh yeah, it's banging, you're like, I think you're lying for the camera here. When you give it the, when you're eating something, like, I've got a drink here. When you drink it and you go, oh, It's like that moment of silence, that recognition. Like when you're in a restaurant and you give the fork the old, someone cooked it, alright, literally. I feel like there's going to be a lot of Greg's trying. I don't know why Greg's is such a staple piece of just British food to Americans. There's definitely going to be more Greg's videos. I don't know if they're going to go down as well as this one, though.
Trying British food for the first time ever. One English fish and chips. That fish is massive kinda sketch. Tastes exquisite, very scrumptious, and it's 7.10.
I don't think that's chip shop chip, is it? I don't think he's got, he must have got this from a chip shop because, he's got a battered fish like that. But they don't look like chip shop chips, right? I know an Aunt Bessie chip when I see it, and I'm staring at an Aunt Bessie chip right now. I'm not staring at a fish and chip shop chip. Whoever produced this meal is a faker and a disgrace to this country. How could you feed an American this? Now he's gonna rate this and put it across all the way.
Chips for some reason. Dipped in British tartar sauce. Super crunchy, utterly delicious, and at 8/10. 3 shepherd's pie with gravy sauce. Who is Shepherd?
I don't think it's like an actual person called Shepherd. It might be. I'm doubting myself now. I feel like I need to Google this. Why am I Of course it's not. I'm going to Google this, but just pretend I'm not, right? Just pretend I knew all along. Yeah, it's called shepherd's pie because it's got sheep in and, like, it's a sheep herder. Definitely didn't Google that. Not at all. just off the top of my head. All stored in here it is. Get me on the chase, right? I'd bash that shit. That's never been said on the chase, I don't think. It is endearing that this guy believes that the person who made this is called Shepherd, though. As if, like, you know, we've also got pies, like Andy's pie, Derek's pie. Oh, you've got to try Derek's pie. That sounds kind of wrong, actually. Don't want anything to do with Derek's pie.
Good job, Shepherd, in an 8.6 out of 10. For banger and mash, this meal cost me $26.
$26 for bangers and mash.
Very underwhelming.
Did the pig sacrifice itself for that meal? $26 for bangers and mash. You've been absolutely porked out of a deal there, son. Absolutely schmundingled. $26 for bangers and mash? That's meant to be one of the cheaper options on the menu, isn't it? It's just sausages and mash and gravy. And maybe a little bit of veg if you're lucky. Bloody hell.
Not a banger at all. 5.2 out of 10. 5 English mashed potatoes in it, dipped in authentic English gravy. In top-notch conditions, 8/10.
What makes something authentic British gravy as opposed to non-authentic British gravy? Is it like, you know, on StockX where like they authenticate like the products that they're selling? I have no idea. Does some gravy not pass the verification process? That's alarming. I hope I haven't had any inauthentic British gravy on these lands.
Isaac, New York City, with Goonie Dad himself from the UK, and he tells me I have to buy this and dip my steak in it. Coleman's of Norwich original English mustard.
Oh, well, this is going to be an experience. For anybody that has tried this, they will know this absolutely, you know, it rips your nipples off, to put it lightly. You know, it's as if someone literally just goes up to your nipples and goes, nah, not liking them. That's what this feels like. Even a smidge of this. Oh, I love you smelling your ancestors. Don't even know what that means, but it will.
All right, got a nice piece of steak. Got a little bit of the Coleman's mustard.
That's a lot.
Let's give it a try.
That's a lot.
All right, gonna dip it in here.
Oh, no, he's not good. He's not good. He's defeated before he's even begun. Trust us, that's too much. For a beginner, that is far too much. It's like you can't swim and you've jumped in the deep end and nobody's there to help you. That's the situation this man finds himself in, and he's none the wiser. Apparently he's got a British friend there. British. That's all that's there, not a friend. No friend would put a friend in this situation. Friends don't lie, as 11 once said.
No. Smells spicy.
Oh, mate, you are f***ed. You are done.
Oh, wow. That's spicy. My tongue is like tingling. That's like a really, really strong, like a spicy mustard.
Yeah, look at his face. Did you see that pause for like a second where he was like... Has anyone done that where they've ate something where they didn't expect it to be as spicy as what it is? You just instantly regret that you ever put that in your mouth. You just know that you can't stop what's coming. It's one of the worst feelings ever. You're like... Honestly, this is so spicy. I think his top bun is just gonna fall off. Like, genuinely, it's gonna run off. You know, like in The Simpsons where Snake has the evil hair and it just kind of latches itself onto people? That's what's gonna happen with this hair now.
Okay, we absolutely love the mustard in the steak, but the question is, what else does the Coleman's mustard go on? Let me know in the comments.
I don't know.
American girl living in London. I'm trying the Greg's sausage roll for the first time.
Come on.
So a couple months ago, I went there and I tried the pizza, which I thought was good. And everybody told me you don't go there and not get the sausage roll. So I'm gonna try it. It was only £1.55, which I would say is a steal, but also makes me feel like it's made from trash.
I've never seen anybody complain that a sausage roll isn't more expensive. That's a good thing, that it's cheap.
Let's see what's up.
Banging. Oh, straight away she doesn't like the texture. You can see on her face. Nah. Is that good?
I don't like it. No. It's a no for me, dog. 2 out of 10. Pizza.
Well, I don't like you, so what you got to say about it now? How dare you come to my land. Yes, my land. And you slate the very thing this whole country's built on. How dare you? Under my roof! You slate the Greg sausage roll. I'm not having it, love. I'm putting me foot down. You can't see, but it's down and it's staying down. I have never seen anybody say that they don't like the Greg sausage roll. It's wildly renowned that the Greg sausage roll is the pinnacle of sausage rolls. You can't get any better than the Greg sausage roll. Okay, love? Yes, you can get, like, you know, ones that are infused with sage and all of that kind of extra shit. But when it's a sausage roll by itself, you can't get better than Greg's, alright? I would defend that sausage roll with me life. Well, maybe it's not with me life. You know, if someone was like going towards a sausage roll and was like adamant that they wanted to like stab it up, not gonna jump in the way of that. But you know what I mean? I feel some sort of emotion towards them. I was thinking the other day, shows how boring my life is. I was thinking how many Greg sausage rolls have I actually consumed in my life? And I was trying to count. Don't know why. I live a very boring life, I think.
Ow! What is this? What is this?
That's a Savaloy.
What's a Savaloy?
And like a sausage?
A sausage with French fries. Oh, gosh. I don't even like American hot dogs. What? With ketchup and mustard?
By the way, I have such nice memories of Savaloys. My like nana used to take us to a place called Dixon's. I don't know if this is just a northern thing. It's like a butcher's kind of shop where they sell basically just meat, I think. But she used to take me in there and used to like order like one Savaloy, and it would come in like just like a little plastic packet, and I would hold it like this, so I would literally just have like this floppy sausage. I'd have like this floppy sausage in me hand, and then I'd just like chomp on it. I don't know why it's that. My brain's trying to make us think this is weird, but it's not. It's literally just a sausage in your, hand. Nothing wrong with a sausage in your hand, guys. All right.
Oh, these are my least favorite foods besides French fries. Oh, see? I'm really sensitive, but here we go.
Wait, so this is the American hot dog, okay? If she doesn't like American hot dogs, she's gonna hate Savaloys.
I'm so scared. This looks like a nasty raw dog.
Oh.
And the skin is still on it?
That's
you eat
banging
the skin?
that. Yeah. Yes, eat the skin.
Here we go. Oh. Yeah. Okay. Let me try chip.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, love. That's what I'm talking about. Right? I'll give it to you. Looking at a Savaloy from the exterior, it's overwhelming, okay? It's very overwhelming. It's like going to a street dance class, okay? You look at the outside of the building, you're like, God, this is like so intimidating. You might see a couple of people in the window giving it all this, and you're like, all right, I don't know if this is the place for me. Once you step inside, once you welcome the overwhelmingness of it, once you embrace it and you consume it, your life changes forever. You know what I mean? That's not a niche experience at all. It's unbelievable. If you haven't already, right, I'm gonna set you some homework. This week, I want you to try a Savaloy, okay? And then whatever video I upload after, you know, you've tried the Savaloy, or even come back to this video, let me know your thoughts. I guarantee it will change your life. Gonna invest in Savaloy stocks now. They're about to go up about 2p.
Trying British candy part 1. There's so many things in this box, I'm so excited. Since they came in the mail, a lot of them melted, and then I had to put them in the fridge to kind of reharden. So let's see how this goes.
Right, okay. Variables kind of off already. I don't know if I'm really trusting this experiment. Chocolate isn't the same once it's melted and then you have to, you know, fridge it or freeze it again. Because its shape, its consistency, it's all off. Yes, it's still the bar, but it's not the bar that it once was. You know? It's like when a footballer's retired and he plays in like Soccer Aid or something. You're like, there's glimpses of excellence there, but it's not the same as it used to be.
Adding one at random. A crunchie! I've had lots of requests to try crunchies. I've never had one before.
All right, I think pretty average.
Got solid again. Here it goes. 10 out of 10.
Nah, see. Love, I can tell you seem like a lovely woman, and that's amazing. Keep that up, but I don't know if I trust your rating skills. You hadn't even took a bite into that, really. You took a chomp off the actual bar. You hadn't let it processed, and you were already rating it. I can't trust this scale. Right? I need a rating after it's been swallowed, because then you've had the full experience and the aftertaste. Giving a crunchy a 10 out of 10, by the way. Bold star. I feel like crunchies are like... I think they're like mid. Maybe we need to do like a snack tier list on this channel just as a fun video. I feel like crunchies are kind of mid.
Next we have... Freddo! It looks like this one really melted. This might be my first true experience.
Bro, like, that's not even a Freddo anymore. Like, what is that? You can't see Fred. I don't even know what that is. Like, that could have been any chocolate bar. If that was on the table, I could have been given 100 guesses. I wouldn't have said Freddo. There's no remains of Fred.
Cadbury? Cadbury. How do you say it?
Lush them, though.
Oh my gosh. I don't even like milk chocolate, and this is incredible. Wow. 8 out of 10. But that's only because I'm not a huge milk chocolate fan. This is the best milk chocolate I've ever had in my life.
I think she's just really passionate about British chocolate, to be fair. That is one thing, apparently, that American chocolate doesn't taste that nice. Personally, I'm a fan of, like, Hershey's Kisses. Not really a fan of, like, Hershey's actual chocolate bars. I think they taste a little bit like Sick. I think all American chocolate tastes a little bit like Sick, but then if you're American, you're probably just used to that taste, so you don't really kind of think that. But you do see a lot of Americans come over to the UK, try the chocolate and go, oh my god, this is amazing, like especially like Cadbury, which apparently isn't a thing in America, which is like, again, that blows my mind. Whenever I do these videos, it makes me realise how small the UK is. Like loads of things, loads of IP of businesses that is huge over here just isn't a thing once you leave here.
People have been telling the Snackmaster General for years, you gotta try a sausage roll.
Imagine that, man. Your dad calls himself the Snackmaster General. Gotta rate it. This is gonna be me when I'm like 45, still making videos, just trying to find what niche works for it. Oh, the Snackmaster General. I would change my birth name to that. That is incredible.
Found a Greg's in London and checked it out. This place is like magic with all different foods, but we had to try the sausage roll.
This guy could sell water to a fish. I've never heard anybody describe like the food in Greg's as magic. Like magical. This guy thinks he's in Hogwarts right now, not just a London Greg's. He's looking at these pizza slices like, what portion class do you have to take to literally make these? These are genuinely incredible.
Even though the donuts are staring me in the face, this sausage roll was absolutely sublime. The legends are true. Fantastic, delicious, all of the above. 9.
Fair play, Snackmaster General. Okay, fair play. Right, you're valid. In the UK, you've got the validity from the donut community right now. Do with that with what you will. Do with that with what you will. Do that. Do that, what will. I don't know how the saying goes.
Testing out snacks from the UK part 3. Let's go with the crunchy. Here's what it looks like. Mmm. So good.
Am I just like messed up? Whenever I chew into a crunchy, I'm like, oh, it's in me teeth. I don't know if it's because my teeth are like pointing in different directions, like some of them, so it kind of gets stuck in places. Maybe if you have like straight teeth, like the experience of biting into a crunchy is a lot more pleasurable. I don't know. I just think they're kind of mid.
Inside is honeycomb, but it tastes like toffee. It is amazing. 10 out of 10. We definitely started off strong. Next, we're gonna try fries, chocolate cream.
Ooh, they're posh,
so
them.
I was told this was kind of like
they're
an older
posh.
candy.
Like anybody that goes in, you know, like a corner shop and that's the chocolate bar of choice, you just know that they've got, you know, they've got about £100,000 in the stocks and shares, Isa.
I did not think it was gonna be dark chocolate. Let's give it a go. What is that? I was almost gonna say that the center tastes like minty.
You know, I've just thought of a funny story. Like, for Christmas, me Nana always used to get us like a box of After Eights, which is like similar chocolate to this, I believe. I think it's like just basically the same thing. But because the packaging was like dark and it looked like quite expensive, I used to think like my Nana was so rich because she used to buy us After Eights. Like, genuinely, I used to believe she was like some sort of millionaire. Because I was like, how could she afford to buy us like these posh chocolates? When in reality, like, you know, I've never even bought After Eights myself, so I don't know how much they are. But I don't think that they're really posh. But as a kid, I used to think like she was, yeah. That's just a wild thought that came into my head. It's the fact that every single individual chocolate is like wrapped in like paper. It's like, ooh, like every single one's like a different experience.
Next, we're gonna try Walker's. It has the same logo as a Lay's. The texture is kettle cooked and it's salt and vinegar. Very good. I personally love salt and vinegar chips, so I give this a 9 out of 10. Next is fruit pastilles.
Sorry, love. What was that? One more time.
Next is fruit pastilles.
Oh, yeah. The classic fruit pastilles. Oh, my favourite luxury. That's my favourite piece of confectionery. Oh, yeah, just 2 packets of the fruit pastilles, please. Personally, I prefer the only red and black fruit pastilles. That's a personal highlight for me. Not really a fan of the original pastilles. I think they've seen, you know, they've had their best days are behind them. I wonder if our favourite song is Pompeii by Bastille. Maybe. I don't know.
Oh, it's kind of hard. Here's the purple flavor. Red. Yellow. Okay.
Again, that's like a really funny way to eat a fruit pastilli. Personally, I just shove the whole thing in. I actually shove like 2 or 3 in at a time, if I'm being truly honest. I've never like you know, just half bit of fruit pastilli. That's a new one. It's fine though, right? You just don't want to jump in with 2 feet, dipping your foot in the water, love. That's fine.
You guys are gonna hate me for this. It reminds me of those vitamin gummies. To be fair, you always want to eat more than 2. I'm down with it. Next, we have walnut whip. What?
This just looks like the haircut that like most lads have these days. Just nothing on the sides and then just bit on the top. This almost looks like the chocolate equivalent of like a Peaky Blinder. I think do they only stock these in like M&S? Like whenever I go in M&S, they always have just loads of walnut whips, and I'm like, is this just like a luxury that like the clientele of Marks and Spencer's really enjoy?
I'm just gonna bite it. I love this. It seems so random, but I think this might be one of my favorites. I don't have enough time, so in the next video I'll be...
To be fair, I think my granddad's favourite chocolate is walnut whips. I think that is a fact. I'm gonna have to confirm that with them, so don't tell your friends until I have. Don't want any rumours going around that might not be true, okay?
I'm an American. Let's try some UK chocolate. I have this giant container of Cadbury.
See, this freaks us out. This really, really freaks us out because what do you mean that Cadbury's miniature heroes don't exist in America? This is such a staple piece of like Christmas over here. This just makes me feel so small. Like my whole life's a lie. I thought everyone had these at Christmas. Clearly not. Surely you have celebrations over there. Please say you've got celebrations over there in the Americans. If you don't, just say yes, just so I don't have an existential crisis.
Let me know in the comments why these are called heroes. Are these like the most beloved Cadbury bars?
I think so.
I can't remember what I've had out of these bars. I think I've had 1 or 2 of these. I know I have not had a fudge.
Oh, fudge. That changed my life the first time I had one of them. You know, and then you can get the longer... Oh. Someone cooked that day when they made fudges. My lord. Oh.
Bar. So we're going to start with that. I'm so excited.
I love that Americans feel freaked out, like eating chocolate over here. They all take the littlest of nibbles. They don't just put it in. Unreal, right?
Shut up. Shut up. That is freaking delicious.
Yeah, I know, love. Yeah, I know. I literally know. Okay, right. Late at the party. Just saying.
That's a really weird texture, but pretty good. Doesn't blow me away.
No, that's fair. That's fair. I don't think twirls are aimed to blow people away. They're just kind of like what it says on the tin, it does, right? It twirls. Okay? And all the tags are twirly, right? That's all I'm here for. I'm not trying to create fireworks. I'm just trying to create a solid product. One thing I really do like about twirls as well, especially when you get the bigger packets, is you get 2 of them. Like, what? That's so nice. Like, they put a second one in there. For what reason? I don't know, but I appreciate it. Okay? They very easily could have put 1 twirl in there, but 1 twirl's not enough. After you've had both the twirls in the packet, you're like, you know what? I feel satisfied here.
This British person is telling us to get crisps, cheese and onion specifically, and get a piece of buttered bread and put some in and fold that single piece in half.
That's pretty interesting. If it's British, we gotta try it.
Let's try it.
I love that the little girl is dressed like Stormzy in that Shut Up video. Don't know if that's on purpose. I don't know if she is a Stormzy fan. Crisp sandwich? Tell my man shut up. What?
Look what I brought all the way back from London. Potato, cheese, and onion.
Tato? What the f is a tato? Am I living in England right now? What is a tato? Oh, they're Irish. Okay, right, they're Irish. Right, okay. They're not, like, from the UK, they're Irish. That's why I didn't know about them. So, apparently they're, like, beloved in Ireland. Apologies to any Irish people that were like, I hate you now. I didn't know. They're not that big over in England. I mean, I've never even seen these on the shelf. Oh, I've never even took notice of them. So this is an Irish crisp sandwich. Not a British one. Alright, love. Just so we're clear.
Aren't those Irish?
Oh, I think they are Irish, but that also makes them British, yeah?
I think the Irish would disagree.
Okay, well let's make the potato, cheese, and onion crisp sandwich.
Yeah.
Alright. Little bit of internal family conflict here. Mum seems like she was biting her tongue a little bit there. But, you know, let's hope the emotions turn more positive.
Now let's pour on the Irish potato crisps.
I I think now we have.
By the way, where do these people live? Like in the middle of a centre park? This is incredible. Like this is their back garden. They look like they live in the house from Twilight that all the Cullens live in.
Do it. Woo!
Do you know what's so funny? It's like, well, at least from my experience, having a crisp sandwich is when you're skint, right? You've got no money to buy like anything else for like lunch, or you've just haven't went to the shop and that's all you've got. You've got bread and crisps. It's not really something that you would have as a first choice. It's just something that's there. Yet they're like, oh my god, this is the best thing ever, man. What? Oh my god, can we have a crisp sandwich every day, man? My skintness is not for you to cosplay. No, this is kind of funny. They don't know. It is fun having a crisp sandwich. It is. Not when you've got to have one every single day, but you know what off having a crisp sandwich. Only thing is though, you have to pick the right flavour. Personally, I feel like salt and vinegar. Just saying. Because if it's so wrong that it's right. I get cheese and onion, right? Because obviously you would have cheese and onion in a sandwich. But having salt and vinegar, oh, change your life, man. Change your life. Anyway, donuts, hope you enjoyed this video. We have a full series of this, so if you want to go and binge watch them, that's your night sorted. Enjoy. We've got you covered. And I will see you in the next one. Also, drop a like, right? Please. It helps, I think.
Kirkham, baby.